This topic really, it really irks my nerve. And it's the left-right paradigm, the liberal conservative, the D's and R's, Democrats, Republicans. This country wasn't founded on that. This country was founded on individual liberty and freedom from government. It wasn't founded on you must be on the left, you must be on the right then. When the hell did y'all get that from? You see, if you go back and read any other founders' writings, did any one of them say you got to be a Democrat, you have to be a Republican? Did any one of them say you have to be a liberal, you have to be a conservative? The war of 1775, April 19th, a lot of people don't know about that. That's the true day. That's a shot heard around the world day. You know that day used to be called Patriots Day, but they don't celebrate that anymore. I wonder why. But on that day, April 19, 1775, those people out there on that battlefield, they were not fighting and dying against the British for being a Democrat or being a Republican or being a liberal or being a conservative or being on the left or being on the right. They was fighting to be free from a tyrannical, in-your-face government that subjugated them, that ruled over them. Go back, read anything that they wrote from Thomas Jefferson. Did he say anything about being a Democrat or Republican or being on the left or being on the right? What about Thomas Paine? Any of his writing from Common Sense? Was that talking about being a Democrat or Republican? Was talking about being free from the king, being free from government. Let me pad out my own life. Let me live how I want to live as long as I don't harm anyone or harm anyone's property. You see, you idiots who are in this left-right paradigm, this Democrat and Republican, you are the problem. We, true patriots, we just want to be free, and we understand that this country wasn't founded on that. If any one of you idiots out there who's on the left or who's on the right, if you can show me anywhere where Thomas Jefferson said you have to be a Democrat, find it in any of his quotes, any of his wonderful quotes. I love his quotes. Find that. Please, just find that for me. This country wasn't meant to be divided. This country was meant to be freedom and liberty from government. Your own pattern, your own life. You make your own way. You're not going to be subjugated to government. Y'all are one of the main problems in this country. And y'all are one of the thorns in the side for true patriots like myself. It's just like the people who still think Trump was on your side. How is that when you get bailed out by the Rothschilds twice and you're trying to say this man is drained in the swamp, which he put the people right back into the swamp to help maneuver this country in a way that it has been going? I can't believe adults can really be stupid even when it comes to voting. How can you be this naive, like little children? I have never seen adults worship other adults like they're idols. Grow up. Get off the mainstream. Start doing some real history. Start doing some real research like a lot of us out there have done. Then you may understand how free you're supposed to be. But a lot of y'all are filled with pride. A lot of y'all are filled with to me, I just call it malice, because the bottom line is, I can show you the truth, but you've been so ingrained in your ways, you wouldn't even want to know what the truth is. My boy Freedom Meek, he tried to expose people to the truth about that blue line, and people still don't get it because they worship their own captors. Just a little food for thought.